Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Warthog, Warsaw Pact 12.1. Okay, here we go. Let's just have a quick look at the strategic situation for Warsaw Pact. As you can see, 3 of their home country zones have been occupied by NATO. And they've lost Yugoslavia, they've lost West Libya. Their situation is dire. The walls are closing in. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, nothing to repair. So we have tech. Because of lost territory, they are down to just 2 tech rolls. Still on turn 12, trying to complete AMD, and they're also going to go for seed. 3 and a 6, 2 misses. You might hear something in the background. Today I am joined by my Chief of Intelligence here. There he is, keeping everything straight on the G2 side of things. Okay, there's no global operations. We do have nuclear authority release request because 3 home country zones are enemy possessed and West Libya is enemy possessed. That is 5 dice for theater release. And there it is, they hit an 11. So, Warsaw Pact is released against NATO for theater-wide nuclear weapons. So we've got 2. Yep, there he is, making plans, making sure everybody has all the information they need. They can place their 2 theater missiles. Now, these have to be placed in zones that have army bases. So, wow, there really isn't any good choice for where to put these. I guess their best choice right now is going to be West Poland. That has the most defenders. So, there's the 2 theater missiles placed in West Poland. Right there. Right, now, purchase. Warsaw Pact had 21. They are spending 20 and saving 1. So they're buying a total of 6 early gen MBTs for 12, 2 mechs for 8 makes 20, saving 1. Building 2 cruise missiles and 2 anti-ship missiles. Alright, combat's going to be short and sweet because they don't really have the forces to do anything. The major air base there in Romania is going to shoot a cruise missile into Bulgaria in a surgical strike. There's no SAM there, so there's no AMD. Up north here, make a little tripod adjustment there. Okay. The major air base in West Poland is shooting a cruise missile into East Germany in a surgical strike. The SSN here in A12 is also shooting a cruise missile in there in first strike. And then since we now have them available, the 2 theater missiles The 2 theater missiles are going to target the army bases in East Germany and West Czechoslovakia. Now those, since they're NATO possessed, those are minor bases that just have a single inherent SAM. So, since we're right here, let's get the auxiliary tray and do the European action. Well, I guess it's all European action, but we'll do the Central European action first. So here is missile defense. We're going to do let's do the theater missiles first. So we have missile defense for West Czechoslovakia. That's a miss. Right now we're also going to do the missile defense for East Germany. That is a hit. That theater missile is shot down. So, I don't have any D6s over here. I gotta go get a couple. Grab a couple of D6s here. Okay, so this is the facility strike in West Czechoslovakia. Whew, 11 damage. 11 damage. If I remember correctly, it takes 12 to destroy a minor army base. Let's verify that. No, it only takes 10 to destroy a minor army base. So that is a mushroom cloud. That's a mushroom cloud, and that's +2 on fallout. So +2 goes from 8 to 10, or fallout goes from 8 to 10. And we place a mushroom cloud here. Mushroom cloud here in West Czechoslovakia. One sec. Okay, that was that. Now we've got 2 cruise missiles going into East Germany in a surgical strike. No AMD. They both missed. Okay, now, well, I guess we can just do it right here. We've got 1 cruise missile going into Bulgaria in a surgical strike. That one also missed. Okay, so that's it for combat. There's only going to be 1 non-combat move. The 2 early gen MBTs in Hungary moved to East Czechoslovakia. So that is that. We'll just leave the camera right there for placing units, since that's where the units are going. All into that general area there. Yes, tell us all about it. Yeah, good job. You're a good helper. Okay, at the minor army base here in Romania, we get 2 mechs and 2 early gen MBTs. So 3 of those will make it green. So there's going to be 5 of those there. and then 2 early gen MBTs into Hungary, and finally 2 early gen MBTs into West Poland. So that a green and 2 grays is going to make a red. Actually, there's a guy needs to come off, so we add a gray to that red. Okay, there's that. There's a look at the overall situation for Warsaw Pact. It isn't too good. So we go around here to collect some money and to give them their missiles. Get their missiles up here. There's that. There's that. I'll get a NATO roundel on there for the release off camera. So Warsaw Pact is down to 13 on the IPP chart, and they get one for East Libya, one for Albania, and that's it on bonus. So 13 and 2 is going to be 15 total, plus the one they saved will be 16 next turn. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.